Hello and welcome to the Cloudsdale Cafe. I'm your host, Ragin, the host with the most. We are joined by CanadianBlizzard, Nick.
It's the CanadianBlizzard. I'm sorry, but there's the.
How's that Burns treatment?
Shut up. It was just my
We
hair.
also have Cinnamon Top, the sexy Puerto Rican.
If I'm not glitching out, something's horribly wrong.
Good. We are also joined by SilverBlaze.
Totally rambunctious.
And tonight we have Phoenix with us.
I don't know why I'm here.
Exactly.
I asked you to be here.
We
I
kidnapped
took
him.
you against your own
Don't
will.
listen to
Yeah.
We kidnapped him and we're waiting for the ransom.
Oh, you're
But-
not getting it. Sorry.
But other
Yeah,
than that,
I've asked for a ransom of $2. Two whole
Oh, that's
dollars.
too expensive.
I
Sorry.
asked for
Do you
two
accept the
somethings.
tuning?
No,
Oh, well
Too
then
bad.
I
I'll
have
accept
good
the
luck.
tuning.
$2.
I only take
Pennies?
currency that has presidents that I can identify with.
Oh, well, there's your problem.
My currency is pretzels.
Pretzels.
Oh, that's delicious.
I like Monopoly money,
Exactly.
personally.
Your political characters must have like a reference that I can, take from. If I don't know him, then he's not important. So his face
What
is
if
not
Mr. Monopoly is on it?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be great. If Obama had like a $3.5 bill.
As we move on from us talking about our ransom and horrible currency ideas,
Man, I
let's
use,
start.
Monopoly
Let's
too.
start the show with
Oh.
something a little bit more relatable instead of ransoms and money, because we may have those people out there that were either kidnapped by, I don't know, some clown in a van or something. I don't know.
Well, I got a face full of fire earlier today.
Well,
Does that count?
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yes.
you could say you
Definitely.
were burning up.
No, actually, barbecue when
I
I
tried to
just
do
got
a
a face full of
horrible
fire.
You know, just like in Final Destination 2, you just didn't explode.
No.
Do humans really explode if they come in contact with fire?
No, or I can
Aw.
describe what happens, but
Like,
nobody
just
wants
put
to hear
a slab of pork on a fire. Like, just pork on a fire, then you'll get
No, it's worse
generally
than
the same
that.
idea.
I'll save it for the 12-year-olds because they'll probably be laying in bed tonight going, "Why did Raging have to tell us? Why?"
They've heard worse.
Oh, they have heard this,
Yes.
but we've strayed from that. But anywho, since yesterday was the release of the new Equestria Girls trailer, which is actually gives hope for the movie, somewhat of it. Because it doesn't look like it's going to be the greatest film, especially near the end, because everything just goes to hell near the end, it looks like, if you've seen it.
Well, like, I was looking through it and I saw a lot of people were like, well, okay, not a lot of people, but just a couple of people were like kind of relating the villain to Trixie a lot. And I found that personally, like, I found that Trixie was a lot on like pride and stuff like that, and just showboating. But like, I feel like this one is because
Just
as far as
generally
we know,
evil.
like, yeah, just generally evil for vengeance, because like she used to be a student of Celestia as well, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh hey, this other
Somebody's
student,
having teacher
like,
issues.
like this other student became a princess. Oh,
That's
okay,
not
fine.
fair. I
Well,
want a
let's
pretty cool
let's
thing.
Let's try to go like 8 layers deep on this and try to remember that Celestia was kind of desperate to find an heir to the next element, so she did that school just for that only purpose alone, to find the one who has the most magical talent and take them under her wing. And apparently Celestia believed that she was good and talented, but there was something missing. And then when Twilight came around, I guess she kind of brushed her off, you know.
So like, it's one of those scenes where it's like, I'll never leave you behind. Sees another cuter thing, pushes it
See you
over.
later.
Pretty much, that's what happened.
Ooh,
shiny-
a hotter pony's coming here. Get out of here.
Ooh,
Pushes her.
does she got the booty? She do, and it
She
just
do.
flies away.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
hor-
terrible
horrible.
people.
We went there.
We went there and we did
Yeah.
it, and now we lose everybody.
And that's the end. We're done.
I
Bye.
blame
Did
I
nothing
blame
more to
Cinnamon.
get-
Dun, dun, dun.
But yeah, like it's like overall, like I'm gonna see what happens. Like, it looks interesting, and I'm giving like the writers credit for making it. Like, given that because Hasbro just needs more dolls, needs more toys, so they're pretty much
Hasbro company.
like the money making one. But so they've taken a lot of crap for this and then turn it into something decent. And
Well,
probably
yeah, I mean-
some good
Well,
lessons for like little girls and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, they're making do with what they're given, right? Like, they've been
yeah.
doing that ever since
Yeah.
the start. Like, they got they had the candlelight wedding thing, they just worked with that. They had the season finale for season 3, which they did the best they could, given only, like, one episode to work with. So, you know, they just
Yeah.
take what they're given and doing the best they can.
22 minutes.
Yeah, 22 minutes to fit all of that. And, well, it could have been better, obviously, but it wasn't bad either, in my opinion. So, you know, they're trying.
So-
yeah,
Mhm.
like they're doing
Hey,
a
I
good
think-
job.
You know,
This movie
giving
can
credit
blame-
to
Oh.
giving credits to like what Hasbro has done so far and what have they been doing for like the past few decades or since their existence
40
of forever
years.
of business, that they make cartoons to sell the toys, because those are like, you know, extreme long running commercials with somewhat of a story. And My Little Pony was intentionally for that, but they had a really creative and very talented team behind it. They worked around with the restrictions and made something pretty great. Now, this, however, is not necessarily the answer for... some people are saying that this was kind of like Hasbro showing their appreciation to like the bronies and giving them something that they want or whatever. Okay, I for one don't believe that Hasbro are legitimately
Doing this for us.
looking for doing this for us and doing it for our own benefit, and it's not the answer to anything ever. I think that's actually harmful to their business, in my view. And
They went the human route, and that's their problem too. That's what a
yeah,
lot of
that's
people
okay.
don't like.
It's weird, and I mean, not even Lauren Faust likes the idea.
Oh, yeah.
And that's like really.
You can't call
Oh.
you can't call it My Little Pony because there's nothing to do with it. It's just anthro
Exactly.
people now.
Well, there is for like 20 minutes, but then after that, it's like, I don't know.
And it's okay. How long is the movie going to be? I'm guessing maybe like 145 minutes.
I think it was an hour and a half, roughly. I don't know.
Oh, nice.
It ain't
I honestly
that
haven't been paying
bad.
too much attention to it, so
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be almost 3 hours, Ragin.
No, I'm
I hope
not. Yeah, I'm not expecting like a Lord of the Rings style.
Lord of the Rings Pony Edition.
3
Why
parts
can't that be
on
what
one
we
book.
have gotten? A 3-hour movie of MLP would be ridiculous. I think
Well,
we would just be like, too much.
How much can they feel like? But okay, I think for me, one of the things that I really like about MLP in general was that all those little slice of life scenarios and those kind of normal conversation things, for me those were the best, because they were just all of them were so interactive, and you get to really know how they were, their personalities, how they behave, and it was entertaining to just to listen and to look at. I'm hoping that I can get that same thing with Equestria Girls, because they have to, you know, deal with the mundane things and routines of high school. So how they would deal with it, and
But there's
again,
been
how
less-
would the writers will see high school? You know, because like different writers have different views and opinions. Would it be like Daria? I doubt it. But like, would it be kind of like they take like a
Dario.
yeah? This isn't Daria. This is it. This is not like a serious look on teenagers and adolescents who are indifferent to everything in life, but maybe just putting a character who is so alien, who doesn't know anything about just college or that world, and maybe we can get one of those, you know, or funny, awkward, interesting conversations that she has to reintroduce herself to her friends, you know.
But it's pretty much
So-
taking it seems like the story's a combination of season 1 opener in all over again in several ways too, if you look at it, because Twilight's going to have to meet her friends all over again, and is going to a new place. This time it's Dimension instead of Ponyville, and Spike's still kind of, you know, I'm
Spike's
still not
still
happy with.
in
I'm
it.
still not happy with Spike being a talking dog. They should have made him like
Same
a
here.
little person. They should have made him like a brother or something. But no, they
A
treat him like
midget.
an ass. He's pretty much nothing.
Not a midget,
They
just
should've
like
made him.
I guess
Not even a midget. Just
not a midget.
small
He's like
person.
a kid.
Yeah,
He's a kid. Just a kid, like, and then they'll in the high school say, "Oh, is that your little brother?" And guess they create like more of a bonding thing, because
mean-
what really is Spike to Twilight besides an assistant?
Slave labor.
She
Yeah,
doesn't pay him. Well, I guess
I mean-
food.
he gets paid in food.
Yeah.
they haven't really touched upon their They haven't really touched upon their relationship. What exactly is going on between like Spike and Twilight? What are you gonna be like my pencil pusher like for the
They're
rest
gonna
of my
be.
life?
They're gonna be lovers later down the line. No.
Oh, that's a terrible idea.
No.
That's a terrible idea. I think they're more like a brother or sister kind of way because
Yeah,
was
and that's how it
Twilight
should be, but
kind
no,
of
they make
gave
him a
gave
dog.
him. Yeah, it's
They
like
make
Twilight gave him like life because if it wasn't for Twilight, Spike wouldn't be alive. He was still an egg. So
Well,
Um,
yeah, like if she failed her test, he would have been scrambled up and served at the buffet.
Yeah,
delicious.
pretty much.
Too bad.
Sounds about right.
But Phoenix, what do you personally think about this whole Equestria thing?
Well, it seems a lot of other people I know are all for it. I think it's it's worth a view, I suppose. Like, it doesn't seem bad, but it doesn't seem good either in any sort of expect. But what is there to expect, right? Go in with an open mind, see what happens, because we don't know what it's
Yeah.
going to be like. So, well, apparently, I'm practically being dragged to the theater next weekend to go watch it. So I guess I'll find out then.
Oh, really? It's already next weekend?
I think so.
Yeah, it's on the 16th.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm basically being forced to go. I had no idea until like earlier today when I looked at it and they're like, yeah, you're going. I'm like, huh?
I kind of wish there was a theater near me so I could just at least go in there and just be like, and walk out going either, or,
Yeah, I'm gonna go in wondering why I'm there, and then I'm gonna watch a movie that I don't know how I feel about,
Just-
and then I'm
just
going to
turn-
leave.
just sit at the very top and just see how many grown-ass people are there versus the girls and just like,
I'm honestly a little worried as to how rambunctious people are gonna be.
Oh, yeah, like that's...
We have a
Yeah.
very loud community, who like to yell things.
Yeah, like that's
You
one of my
watch
biggest,
what are you, gay? Yeah.
yeah,
but,
Like what? Like yeah, why? Are you a homophobe?
Yeah.
but
All I
yeah,
know is there's gonna be something that someone doesn't like, and it's gonna be people going like,
everyone
"Oh, come on, it
let
shouldn't be like
Nick
that." rah."
speak. He must speak his words of wisdom.
I was just gonna say, yeah.
Words of wisdom.
What are you gonna say,
let it
Phoenix?
be.
Oh, just I don't want it to happen, but I get the feeling that there might be just like that one guy, just that one guy when
That
something's
one
gonna happen,
douche.
and they're gonna be like, oh, come on, it should be more like this or this, like in the middle of the movie. Be like, no, stop, shut up.
Just shut up. You're ruining it.
Just listen to the music. Just listen, or not listen. It's a movie. You should watch the movie and just
Write your
yeah,
critique later on your
rage
blog.
about it later. Enjoy it now, or just watch it and then leave
Yeah,
before you
nitpick
start
it
whining.
later.
Yeah. Yeah, like, yeah, it's one of my, like, the biggest kind of issues that I have. It's like, just with people, like, just always, dang, what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of like interrupting through the movie and kind of just creeping out a lot of the little girls.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Is all little kids going, "Oh yay, movie!" and then a bunch of old big guys are gonna be like, "Oh, this movie's gonna be so cool! Yeah, popcorn, bro, your movie."
I'm a little girl.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys.
How's it going, little girl? I like this show too.
And it's like, and then you see like a sweaty fat guy in the background saying, "It's like, we must work very hard to plant our tiny seeds."
In the background, the sweaty fat guys go right to the front. And then they're all just like
They wanna
breathing
reach your
heavy. They're like,
Freaking mouth
movie
breathers.
is gonna be amazing.
All mouth breathers and stuff.
Yeah, but okay,
yeah,
enough of making fun of our own culture.
We'll see how it goes. Basically, I'm just worried about how the attendance. But aside from that, I'll be like, yeah, let's see what happens. Why not? I guess I'm going regardless if I want to or not. Apparently, so might as well make the best of the situation.
Yeah.
As you're going in, you just mouth like the words "help me" to one of the attendants there.
And then it's like, rap music muffled in the background.
Oh, good.
Like when you get the popcorn, you should just rip a part of it out and then just write on it, it's like, send help, I've been kidnapped and forced against my will to watch this movie.
Watch this kid's movie.
Rated PG-13.
Just be specific, rated PG-13.
You know, well, you gotta do that with that voice. I mean, it's pretty good.
G13.
But Equestria Girls is just gonna be. I think it'll be a decent movie. It's gonna be
a thing. It's just it's a thing. It's going to happen whether we want it to or not. So it's there. So
like
you may as well
sex.
just live with it. It's going to be there regardless. So just look at it or don't. Really, it doesn't matter. You don't have to yell about it. It's there.
It's up to you if
That's
you want to enjoy it.
I
Scream.
think
Exactly.
I think I'm gonna wear a T-shirt that's just gonna say, "Shh, just let it happen."
No tears, only dreams.
Yeah. You know, but yeah,
Your
let's
anus.
all of us are on the same page of let's be optimistic, keep an open mind, and who knows, we might do something pretty cool.
We might end up enjoying it.
Yeah, we might end up enjoying it, or we just be disappointed and move on.
It might just be like Sonic Rainboom, or Double Rainboom, I mean. Where we thought it was going to be garbage, and it turned out to be actually pretty good.
Actually, no one thought it was going to be garbage, only you, Ragin.
Thought it was.
Yeah.
And I speak majority for the people.
Yeah, no, you don't.
Well, since you.
But yeah, like,
Happy
I
live.
mentioned it last night, but I'm still like, they better do this. They better have Celestia as the principal and Luna as like, the vice principal of the school.
That'd be so awesome.
Pretty
Like-
cool. That would be pretty sweet.
That'd be kind of neat.
Yeah, like something it's like, and say like they have Shirley as one of the teachers, or like more like the more adult ponies being like the teachers and stuff. So say like the mayor, or actually, yeah, the
Mayor.
I don't know what her name is. So like actually she could
No,
be the
not Mayor,
principal as
Mayor.
well. I don't
It
know.
could be either.
Well,
of them,
Mayor
really.
could be like she could be like a librarian
Oh, yeah,
or school counselor thing. You know,
That's
it
true,
all
yeah.
depends because there's just so many things that a school can run. But yeah, we'll just wait and see how many cameos and everybody's
You
gonna
guys are
like,
forgetting Takora.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is she
she
going to be
could
like
be
the
that
only?
weird-
How
No,
are they
she
going to
would be
do
the-
that?
she would be,
How are they going to do that? And
She would
not
be like
piss
the
people
nurse.
off?
She would be the
Chemistry
actually, no,
teacher?
that'd be Nurse
I don't know.
Red Heart.
Well, how do you
Maybe-
call her Zebra? Is she going to be striped
maybe she-
still?
I guess.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there has
That's
to be
the
like.
big question. How are they going to
Actually,
do
yeah,
it
how are they
without
gonna
trying to
do
make
that?
it be
Okay,
racist or something?
Okay, it's like they're purple. Twilight is purple, and there's another guy who's like bright yellow. I mean, at least we can be
So then the question is-
consistent. At least we can be
Question is, what color would
consistent.
Sakura be?
Well,
Would she still
stripes,
be
I guess,
zebra?
or gray. I guess she could be gray, her dark gray coat, and then just
bet-
try to make her dress designed like how she is. You know,
And a
they
mohawk.
can work around it with a mohawk. Yeah, with a freaking mohawk.
She'll be the biker, the renegade biker that always drives past the school.
That one delinquent.
Yeah, the one delinquent.
And that only
16-year-old.
speaks in rhymes because she wants to break the rules.
Right.
That I would pay to see. I would pay to see that.
It'd be so priceless in every way.
I rhyme because society doesn't accept me.
She'd be the rapper of the school, the Snoop Dogg of the school.
Oh no. If I knew she would be in the movie, I would go just for that reason, just to see that one part, and I'd be happy with it.
Yeah,
Just walk
then she'll
out
go like
undone.
she'll go on expressive poetry, some random ass cafe or something, and then everybody starts snapping their fingers.
Yes.
We'd basically be Proud Family.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
By the way, we
Oh,
also
and the
have
best
chocolate.
part is they're going to have a chocolate human statue in the background. So
Oh really?
Oh, is it the self-insertions, huh?
yes.
Oh, by
of
the way,
course.
we
have
forgot to
Choco.
mention Chaco is being intruding in our podcast.
I am sorry. I'm invading your guys' podcast. I'll go. Bye.
How dare you?
Don't leave.
There you
Don't
go.
steal my
I'll need a little
spotlight,
bit of
man.
chocolate
Fine, I
paradise.
won't talk, I'll just listen. I won't bug you guys. Sorry.
You're invading us,
Good.
but we welcome your invasion.
We welcome
Thank
the
you.
invasion.
Thank you.
I
You guys are
I
like
look
the
forward
French.
to it.
You guys are
I-
the French,
look
and
up
I
our new chocolate
usually
overload.
attacked, and you guys surrendered. Nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Like the French. I look forward to our chocolate overlords.
Of course.
I always do.
But,
I
yeah.
like chocolate.
There's a lot has also been going around, like EQD is pretty much sucking up to Hasbro, supporting the movie with
Mhm.
like a pretty much an entire paragraph saying, "Hey, I like this movie," and just going and supporting it in every way. Which technically they didn't even need to do that, but whatever.
Let them do what they
I
want,
don't
really. Yeah,
They're not
why
getting paid for it, or unless something under the table is going on.
Who knows?
You don't know.
Who knows, man? Who knows?
Yeah. But
Theories
I
and
mean,
suspicions.
personally, at least us, as we're kind of like an opinion show type of thing that we express our opinions.
Like Howard Stern.
We're gonna wait and see how a movie is before we can say anything about it. And none of us are saying that this is gonna be the greatest thing since sliced bread. But
It won't.
it's
I don't know. I have a lot of
we're
affection
okay.
for sliced bread.
Yeah, I mean, we're not saying that it's gonna be bad either, but we're keeping our expectations on a very
Low.
low standards. But we're also have optimism on a high, so we're balancing things up.
And the
We're
trailer
gonna-
wasn't bad either.
The
No.
first one was kind of it was
First
iffy.
one was eh. The second
It's-
one, they kind of went a little more into it. And I was like, yeah, this seems all right.
Yeah. I mean, like, the first one was kind of like, Twilight Sparkle was a pony living in
in
Ponyville.
Ponyville, and
But
then
now-
everything went wrong.
And now she must survive
Run,
her most...
Schneider, it's Spike.
Her most, no, her most. Now she must survive her most difficult challenge yet. High school. Whoa.
Rob Schneider is Twilight Sparkle.
Yes, like that.
Rarity is pregnant, but who's the father?
Father, is
With
it Rainbow
Owen
Dash?
Wilson-
Is it Fluttershy?
No, it's
Owen Wilson
Spike.
as Fluttershy. And then you got Ben Stiller as Rarity.
It has to be Morgan Freeman for Twilight.
Morgan
Oh,
Freeman.
good point. Good
Yeah.
point.
Terrence
Morgan
Strong
Freeman is
says
best at
it makes
everything.
Yeah. Old Jim Carrey, not new Jim Carrey. Old
sense. Everyone knows the father is Nick Cage.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So I guess Twilight's boyfriend, the person who looks a lot like Shining Armor, I think he
I don't
should
know,
be.
he doesn't just look
He just likes
Shining
his corn
Armor
dogs,
at all.
alright? Leave him alone.
Okay. Oh wait. Okay, that guy should be Christopher Walker. Because if Morgan Freeman's gonna be Twilight,
Christopher
then
Walken.
the boyfriend's gonna be Christopher Walker.
Oh,
Period.
yeah.
Christopher
They gotta
Walken.
play Borderlands 2
Walken,
together.
yeah, Walken.
I have a fever, and it needs
I have a fever,
more
and it
cowbell.
needs some Twilight sparkle.
Well, you know. The Twilight. You need to get your crown.
You need a grab.
And it's like, Morgan, you don't tell me what to do. I am going to stab you with my horn. Wait a minute. Where is my horn? Oh god.
As you went to a brain impression.
I'm getting busy. I had to get busy living or get busy dying.
Like I said this last night when I was on the after show for Chaco and stuff. I said that there should be an abridged version of this movie, and I really want Flim Flam Philosophy to cover it.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Yeah. But Celestia needs to be Sean Connery.
And then
Bad
Luna
Sean
would
Connery
be.
impression.
There can
Would be
only be
Bane.
one.
It's like, and then Luna could be Bane, and it's like, Luna,
Oh, Luna
you're impressing me
would
in
be
the
Matt
movie.
Damon.
I was bored by it.
Matt Damon.
Okay.
I was gonna say I
This
love
Thursday
you guys
We
That's
go
what
are
you're
off
eating here.
completely topic, and we go on this, and we run this.
I just
horse
love
And then
you guys are
completely
Applejack-
dead horse into the ground.
What's going on?
Make me
And then Applejack is
No more.
Harrison Harrison Ford
This is
because
dead.
he's
It's on
always
fire.
Harrison Ford because he's always trying to find his family.
or
Pinky
Nicholas
is
Cage.
Chewbacca.
I want my family. Where's my family?
Where's my family? Have you seen my family?
That's all Harrison Ford movie
Okay,
has been
I-
in the
I-
last
stop.
10 years.
Mhm, yeah.
Get off my plane. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
Where's
my
I put
family?
my boy.
Where's my family? But yeah, I think it's probably the best of times to go to this week's this week's interview.
But before we do that, plugs.
No,
Yes.
let's just go to the interview where people are waiting for.
You do it.
What's that time for the interview? I better get out of here.
Who are we gonna interview then?
Wait,
All
you
right,
guys haven't
well, I
even
guess
started the interview yet?
No.
Just talking.
Oh.
we're not gonna explain how we do things, but let's just start breaking the ice by saying, "What's up, Phoenix? Glad to have you here on the show. How you doing?"
Well, I'm not doing all that bad. You know, it's great to be here. This is definitely a new thing for me. I have not done this ever, so this is new. But you know, it's fun so far. Having a good time. But yeah, I'm doing good. It's all good.
As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters.
No, I hate being here.
God, I hate you guys.
I'm crossing my arms, making a pouty face.
My self-esteem is falling. But anyway, Phoenix, could you perhaps tell us a bit about yourself?
Well, yeah, as you guys know, I go by the name Phoenix Swift. My name's actually Brad, so you know that exists. Well, I'm Canadian, so that was good.
Yes.
You know, that's not really much about me. I make stupid, silly voices sometimes. That's about it. That's all I really do.
Is that your part-time job?
That's my part-time job, is making stupid voices. Yes.
All right, sounds good.
People tell me I make a pretty good impression of Fimflam's Rainbow Dash, so there's that.
Yeah.
I gotta have something going for me, right?
I only got one line from that. And that's all I can.
That's all you have, Ragin. You can't impersonate anything else.
Rainbow Dash. That's all I can do, and I'm done.
Rainbow Dash.
See you guys. I'm done.
Rarity. I like your carriage. Rarity.
Dirty. I can't think of any lines.
Yeah.
At the
Yeah, I know,
moment.
another guy.
Silent.
Just sitting here is like, shit.
Alright.
But Phoenix, what like besides like drawing and MLP, like what other kind of interests and hobbies do you have?
To be honest, not that much. I'm a very boring person. To be in most respects, I mostly just kind of play games. I do enjoy the video game,
Good.
and
You should.
as well I do. You bet I do. That's really all there is to me. To be honest, I don't have a lot going for me. Hobbies. Yeah, there's not really much to go on with that one. Tabletop stuff is fun, if that counts.
Oh, really? What kind of tabletop games do you play?
Haven't done much yet, but I tried a short D&D session a long time ago. Didn't get very far because everybody else lost interest too. I played the MLP module of Savage Worlds with a group of my friends for about a year or so. We only recently finished that, and we're starting up a new type of system very soon, which should be a lot of fun. So,
Okay.
recently onto that. It's good times.
I was hoping you'd say something like the Warhammer or something like that.
No, that would be very interesting too.
When your
But
hammer.
I unfortunately don't know a lot about Warhammer.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I mean, Warhammer tabletop game can get really expensive
Oh
and
yeah, it's crazy
really
expensive.
complicated
With all
and very complicated to play.
Actually,
too.
not too much. But the thing
Mhm.
is, now friends of mine have been starting to get me into games like Infinity and War Machine or Hordes, which is much less expensive. Like because the models are like less expensive, plus you don't need that many to play like a large game. So like they've been getting me into that, which I have a blast playing. So and like when I'm playing Infinity, it reminded me a lot about playing XCOM, Enemy Unknown.
Mm.
But yeah, so no, I'm not the one being interviewed.
No,
Watch
do
it.
go on. It's all right. No.
But Phoenix, like, have you had any prior art experience before you started posting onto like DeviantArt or Tumblr?
Not really. No, I decided randomly from a good friend of mine, actually, who's in the chat, Ikasama, she's kind of what gave me a little bit of inspiration to be like, I should go get a sketchbook and try drawing these ponies because they're not as bad as people are. So it's a good place to start because they're a bunch of circles. So I started with that about 2 years ago now, and then I only started the blog a half year after that, when after I bought myself a tablet and started playing with that, and that's pretty much where I started. So,
Okay. What kind
yeah,
of
it's-
tablet do you use, sorry?
I have an Intuos 4,
Ah, okay.
little tiny one.
The Intuos are pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had it for at least, let's say, I got it in January last year. So yeah, a year and maybe 4 or 5 months now. So it's still doing pretty good. So
Yeah, like my teachers are used to like the Intuos 4 and like Intuos 3, but my school has like all the 5s.
I didn't even know a 5 came out until recently. So
Oh, but yeah, like since you started on Tumblr, like what are kind of like the best and the worst things that happened?
best and worst things that happened on Tumblr.
Kind of like the highlights and the lowlights, really.
Well, my definite low points were when I started not knowing what I was doing, and I decided to be like, those other people I tend not to try to emulate now, going, oh, maybe if I draw some cool stuff for this blog I like, maybe they'll reblog it, then it'll be cool. So I learned quickly that is not the way to go about it. So that's pretty much where I started off, and then I started to not be dumb, and started paving my own way and kind of moved on from there. But that was pretty much my bad point, was near the beginning. And then my good point would be just the fact that I'm still going, having a good time with it, meeting all these great people I've met through Tumblr and just the pony community in general. So
Okay.
I'm having a lot of fun since I came around here.
So, what do you think it's like? What's your thoughts on the social aspects on Tumblr since
On
you
Tumblr?
started and how you are now? Or like, what are the things you're kind of noticing that are happening?
Tumblr gets angry way too easy. I've noticed that.
Yeah.
Everybody
They-
gets butthurt on Tumblr.
They yell a lot. They do other things that involve yelling a lot. It's
Drama.
pretty much all about yelling a lot and being upset.
Yeah, the most gullible people ever too, I've noticed.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, definitely.
I don't know how many
yeah.
times I've seen reblog this by this date. Your blog will be deleted.
Yeah, like I've seen this one thing that it showed a picture of this guy licking a bunch of tacos.
Oh,
from, like,
that
Taco
one, yeah.
Bell. And they said it's like
Mhm.
reblog this so we can so this guy's boss can see what what they did, because this may be a cruel joke, but you're spreading germs and you're spreading illness. And later it said wow, ew, this is so gross. Another person said those were those tacos are tacos from training. Those were going to be thrown out anyway. This is just a picture of him just fooling around, goofing off after work. And he posted on his Facebook page. And now, because you spread this around, there's a good chance he's currently looking for a new job. Probably worrying about bill payments because you just insinuated that this is what he's doing. What he's doing is wrong, even though it had no effect on anyone.
Yeah, that's Tumblr for you. They find something they don't like, they go, I don't like thing.
Yeah.
I
Those
like
could be
this, I'm going to
spoiled.
ruin
Those could have been
this.
spoiled tacos because okay.
They could have
Yeah,
been.
like
How
that too.
fast foods work,
Too.
everything has an expiration date, or just like how many hours can items stand in a certain place at a time. So if any food item stays for maximum 4 hours, it needs to be thrown away, no matter what. So those shells could be pretty okay, not like you eat them and then you have food poisoning,
Diarrhea.
but they're gonna throw them out anyway, throw them in the dumpster. So it's like, hey, look at me, I'm spreading the secret sauce.
Oh, God. But yeah.
Those are the types of.
Yeah, sorry, I was about to change the subject, but go ahead.
Yeah. Those are the types of jobs that you do a lot of silly things and you fool around and it's expected.
Yeah,
I don't
and another thing I saw on Tumblr just shortly after that was okay, so whoever the wife of this guy is, I
saw
was
that
just
too.
sitting on the train, and and he was bragging to him and his friends about cheating on their wives. So if you're the wife of this guy, better. It's I'm just looking out for you here. I'm thinking, Is that actually
That's-
true, or is that someone
No,
trying to
that
stir
I can tell
up
you
some
right away.
shit?
No guy is going to brag to their friends, and their friends are going to be like, "Yeah, I've slept with like 8 other women."
No, like they
besides
were
my
all saying
wife."
that they were having affairs and stuff. Like
Yeah,
that. They were
that's
all
what I'm
bragging.
saying.
Yeah,
No guy is dumb enough to do that.
especially
and
in such a public
this is
area,
probably just a
too.
random person trying to ruin somebody's life.
Yeah, and plus I'm thinking it's like, where were the friends? Like he doesn't
Yeah, I
look
only
like
see
he's
one
getting
guy
up.
who's like, all around me are. You know, it's like the IKEA monkey. It really, that face he's doing is like the IKEA monkey.
the IKEA monkey.
Yeah. But yeah, like it's not like he was planning on getting up. Like I don't see him getting ready to get up. I don't see people around him. I just see him kind of sitting around, looking around, just like, waiting to get off this train.
Yeah, but
and if somebody is actually going to listen to, like, the wife of that guy is going to actually listen to somebody on Tumblr, then wow.
I think we got a little off topic though. But
Just
just a tiny bit. But
Just
you
a
know,
bit.
it's not fair to just say everything's bad about Tumblr too, because there's lots of good things as well.
yeah.
So I mean, you have people who are just they're in good. I can't say words. I'm sorry. They're having like troubled times and stuff, and then some people who follow them and people on Tumblr in general will just rise up and give them what they can and stuff.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's you gotta measure the bad and the good. So
It's you can't just say it's always a bad place. Tumblr's always a bad place, or it's always a good place.
yeah, nowhere is a bad place all the time or a good place all the
No.
time.
It's
Yeah.
certainly better than Facebook. It has its moments where it can be better, and then it can be worse than Facebook.
Yeah.
You know.
But Phoenix,
Very-
if like you had one thing, like the power to change one thing, like not only like the Brony area of Tumblr, but also like anywhere in the Brony fandom, like what would you change?
Well, I would probably make it so that they can just calm down and not. I don't know how to describe it except for just don't jump to conclusions and just rage at stuff we don't know about, like the movie, for example.
Everybody's going crazy about it.
Yeah, or for example, Alicorn Twilight. When they first saw the image of that, they're like, "Oh no, I don't like it. Stop." They just need to just settle down and just think about it before just raging for hours and days and weeks on end.
Yeah.
That's what I think. Just need to settle down, not be so upset at everything ever, and be happy.
Just ignore it. If you don't like it, ignore it if needing to.
Yeah, if you don't like Thing, then don't look at Thing. It's not that hard.
Don't look at the thing, man. Don't.
It's not complicated.
I know, right?
It's not that hard.
I don't know.
But okay, back to the questions, bro.
Yeah, bro.
What are the things that you enjoy in updating your Tumblr?
And I enjoy in updating, huh? Well, just seeing, just the fact that people enjoy it, I guess, would be the thing I'm really looking forward to. Like, I'm not one to go for like, I'm gonna be popular. I want all these followers. No, I want to just do this thing that I'm doing, having fun with, and then have other people also enjoy it for entertainment. And when they like it, I like it that they like it. So it's great. I like seeing the responses I get. Like sometimes I'll make a put some feels or dramatic tension in a post, and then they'll be like, "Oh no!" Or I do something that's got some comedy, and they're like, "Oh, that was great." So it's really heartwarming to see just the amount of entertainment people get. That's the one thing I like the most, I think.
And yeah, I reckon really good. Chad really got onto that. But yeah, like, sorry, go ahead, Raven.
I was gonna say the biggest problem with our fandom is everybody just likes to complain about everything too.
Oh yeah.
That's the main problem with our fandom is they just complain about everything.
Frankly, everyone
They're
complains
never
about
happy for it. I can understand some complain about like the Alicorn Twilight or season 3 or the movie, but it doesn't mean that you have to be butthurt about it for the rest of your life. There's a good and bad for everything. Alicorn Twilight, yeah, we're not gonna have the the Twilight we had for almost 3 seasons pretty much. Just now she's an Alicorn, she's a princess, but it also opens up. No, don't be. It also opens up doors for new.
But I mean, at the same time, she's still Twilight. She's just got a pair of wings stuck to her now. That's the only difference.
It's not
Imagine
like
it
she's
as
gonna
a
go mad
spell.
with power.
You
Yeah,
can do that
it's-
to anyone. Just glue some cardboard wings onto them. They're the same person still. Done.
And like the movie, yeah, you don't have to go and watch it. If you don't, why bitch about it when you have the choice to not watch it? It's not being forced upon you. You're not being taken by the government and sat down in a chair with your eyelids glued open to watch this.
Pretty much, yeah.
So don't complain about it, really. You can dislike it and say why it may be good and why it may not be bad. Who knows? It's
You can dislike it. You can say why you dislike it, but you don't have to yell and just go all over about how you don't like it and how nobody should look at it ever because it's bad.
Mm. Though, so far in this interview, we've never really talked about the blog yet.
We talked about fandoms.
Pretty much, yeah. But, Fuselight, could you perhaps tell us a bit about, like, how you came up with the story and where you got the inspiration for Fuselight?
Oh, that would go a long time, but way before Tumblr even. I was in that moment where, just like, oh man, I should try to create my own little character. That'd be interesting. And so he first started completely as a joke. Like he had two main things to him: the fact that he made stuff and that it always exploded. That was all he had going for him. But I decided to actually give him like depth that isn't one-dimensional after a while. It decided that he wasn't a stupid character and went from there. So he just kind of developed over time. Like at the start, he was way different than he is now. I mean, a year and a half of time will do that to you.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, it started off as a ridiculous idea. It turned into something I'm actually like, I'm making it into something as best as I can because the whole art thing, the whole storytelling thing is just completely new to me since I started.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just rolling with it basically and seeing what happens, flying by the seat of my pants.
Like, have you looked towards anything like stories in books, movies, or games and stuff like that for like inspiration, or?
I wouldn't say I looked into them for inspiration, but I do enjoy a good story in any regard. Whenever I play a game or read a book, anything like that, I like the story. If the story is good, I'll probably enjoy it.
Okay. So like, what kind of, personally for you, like, what kind of writing elements do you think make a good story?
Ooh, I'm not really sure, to be honest. Never thought about it that hard. I guess just, having a general idea of where you're going, keeping it consistent. Like, if you're going to make a dramatic story, just, keep it dramatic, keep your readers, I guess, on the suspense, and just, it's basically sticking to the idea you started with, I think would be the best way to go about it.
Okay. Yeah, like, I'm writing a story right now, a romance novel, and it's, filled with Mary Sues
Are you?
everywhere.
You're not.
I'm gonna call it Valley of Penises.
You
I'd read
can't
it.
say that on air. What are you saying?
Can't say that on there.
Shut up, I was watching South Park this morning.
But no, I mean, I've done my own story writing and extent. I wouldn't call it good by any sort of extent of the word, but I mean, I've got a general storyline lined up for the blog itself, and then I've got a side project that I'm working on that I haven't told anyone out the details. But it's my own little idea. It may not ever come to light, but it's just something I've been writing on the side just whenever I get the inspiration to do it. And so far, I like where it's going thus far. It's only got like one chapter, but I'm going.
Okay.
It's fun to write. It's just hard.
Yeah, I didn't really write too much, but yeah, like the stuff that I did write, yeah, like it's difficult. It's like, okay, is people gonna like this? And
Yeah, and then you have to
for
wonder.
the rest of my life.
That's the same thing whenever I posted. Actually, I think a good example of that would be wondering about the first story arc I ever put out, where it was kind of a flashback thing. It was all sad and it was kind of cliche. When now that I look at it, but I pretty much expected as much. And I'm just looking back, going, "Oh, I'm going to post this, and people are going to hate it, and no one's going to be like, oh, they're going to be like, drama. I hate that. I just want my cute ponies." But people have stuck with it. They're like, "Oh man, feels," and I'm like, "Oh, I guess it means I'm doing something right."
My feels, they cut deep.
but yeah,
So many.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying, so many feels. That's basically it.
My arm is full of feels.
Pain. The fields are pain.
Yeah. But like you recently just finished like your most recent story arc now. Like, do you have any more kind of plan for the future, or are you just kind of winging it for now?
Oh, well, for the time being, I'm just winging it, answering questions. Well, at least I would be, but I currently actually got tendonitis in my thumb, and therefore
yeah,
not
that's
draw
right.
for the time being. But when that makes it better, and I actually can draw again, because I want to so bad right now. I have plans. I've got stories set up, at least in concept in my head, that I need to script out at some point, and I know where I'm going with it. Basically, I already know how it's going to end. I know the parts I need to get to reach that point. It's just getting to it, and at the same time, I like making humorous posts in between, because the way I like to write things is actually, I guess a good example would be kind of how The Last Airbender does things, where it's got a big overarching dramatic story, but there's also comedy thrown in between. That's what I like to do. I like to have a big story, dramatic tension when it needs to be, but at the same time, I like making a good joke. I like making people laugh too. So I have ideas for questions I've gotten where I can just respond to it just completely humorously, and I think it's funny. Other people sometimes think it's funny, but I kind of oh, excuse me, sorry. I got plans, and I've got a little bit of everything thrown around in there. I've got some comedy, I've got some drama, I've got some just looking forward. It's going to be a whole big roller coaster full of stuff that hopefully everybody will like.
Okay. Yeah. So like what are some other blogs that like you really like seeing on Tumblr?
Oh, you had to ask me that question, huh?
Say Cloudsdale Cafe and I'll give you $10.
Cloudsdale Cafe. No. The problem with that is that I know so many people through this and follow so many blogs that I couldn't probably pick one favorite, but there's a few I enjoy. Like any of my friends, I think they do their own great stuff, and I can't just pick one. But I know one that off the top of my head would be the blog run by my friend Mari, which is Ask Flittering Cloud Chaser with hyphens in between, because without it, it's a weird text blog that's kind of creepy. But the other one, she does some great artwork. I love it, and she's just such an enjoyable person. And it's stuff like that, and there's just so many others. I know one that might be coming back soon was I think it was called Buckshire. I don't know if they're going to come back or not, but I know they're around ish somewhere. And I liked the stuff they were doing before they kind of stopped.
Went on a hiatus.
Yeah, they kind of went on a little hiatus for a bit, I think, and then they recently posted something about a week ago, and I was like, oh, maybe they're coming back. That'd be cool. But I mean, I still like all the regular favorites you'd think of, like Moonstuck when it was around, or Woonastuck rather. Slice of Pony Life, which is the same one Egophiliac's doing. That one's also good.
Oh, I love that one.
Moonfall is another good one.
It's not too far along the lines, at least from what I've seen, but yeah, so far it looks really cool.
Yeah, it's just kind of the regular stuff, and apparently, aside from that, I mean, there's just so many. I follow at least 400 blogs, some which don't update anymore, but I keep kind of hoping they will, even though I know they won't in the end, which is sad. But it's so sad. I'm like, oh, look, they're making great art, and then they kind of leave for 5 months.
Oh yeah, so by the way, see you later.
Yeah, it's like, oh, they're gone. Well, yeah, there's pretty much a lot of the people I know. I just love their blogs and what they do with it. So there's no way I could name them all.
Oh, okay. So this is about the time of the show that we actually go to the viewers for questions.
Yeah, it's question Q&A.
Because I ran out of questions now. But
Fan
yeah.
Q&A. Make sure everything is bold and underlined for your questions, because we don't want
Okay.
we don't want dumb questions either.
Wow, Ragin.
Whatever. Though people know what the dumb questions are.
I know what the dumb questions are.
We see them every week.
Yep.
Exactly.
Well, Shadow's not here this week, so he won't be asking.
Christ. No.
Such an ass wife, Ragin.
Hey, I said not.
Kinda.
Wait, so I can ask questions?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I have none.
That's a great
Thanks
question.
for your
I like
input, Choco.
it. Good question. Say it again so I can answer it the same way.
I'll think of one later, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right
maybe.
then. While you're studying your advanced candy. So, just don't want to mispronounce this name. Ikasama. Damn it. Ikasama.
Close enough.
Ikasama asks, "How much do you love Kappa?"
Kappa is a character. I love Kappa. It's the blog she runs, and she's pretty much one of my best friends. So, she's a thing. Kappa is a thing, but she's a lovable thing with the mind of a 12-year-old, even though she's like 73 or something. It's an interesting blog.
Yeah, she's like a dragon, ain't she?
It's a
Kappa.
Kirin, which
Kappa,
is
Kirin. I always get it wrong.
an Asian sort of mythical creature. Yeah, Kappa the Kirin is it's there.
It's like a dragon deer. I don't know.
And since she basically sometimes integrates into my blog too, she exists, and she pretty much is the 12-year-old who breaks stuff. So that's always fun.
Oh wow.
She has a Kaylin like my OC, which is awesome. Because very few people know that Kaylin's a Japanese or Chinese unicorn. So
Japanese
cool.
or Chinese, yeah, it depends on the lore you're looking at.
Mine is Chinese because I'm Chinese.
I've seen a few. Maybe about 5 or 6 total
You
Kirin around, or Keelan, depending on which one, but they're around. Here and there.
So, Muted Gray asks, "Any even teeny weensy hints at the secret project?"
Teeny weeny Hinsei. Well, I don't want to reveal anything because, at least anything major, because if this does ever get off the ground, which I severely doubt, then, I don't want to have spoilers out there already for certain people. But, I've got high hopes for it if it ever happens, because what I want to do is I want to basically, I want to learn how to 3D animate and model, and I want to make a series out of that, essentially. Which, actually, I'm getting a lot of inspiration out of Rooster Teeth's Red vs. Blue, actually, is a good example where I get ideas from that from. Or, most recently, they got the Ruby series that they're starting up soon. So, I'm getting a lot of inspiration from that going, they got trailers out right now. They're going to be premiered soon, I think. But
Yeah,
I'm getting a lot of inspiration from that, and my current storyline I've been setting up is currently based in MLP, but by the time it ever comes to fruition, if ever, it might not be relevant anymore, so we'll see.
What kind of
It's
programs
okay.
are you looking towards?
Honestly, I have no idea. I haven't even begun to try it. I know I want to. I know I feel like I would have fun doing it, but I haven't actually put any effort into it because of lack of time. So-
Yeah, but like 3D modeling is a blast. I think you'd enjoy it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've seen some people doing it. They say it's fun. I look at it and think it'd be a lot of fun. I've done. I don't even know if you actually call it actual attempting, but a long time ago I played with something and actually did a little bit with it. Not a lot, but
Metal Gear Twilight's
I
asking,
was
like,
gonna.
would you be
Fine.
using like?
let's go
Fine,
make-
Nick. Just take it over, as always.
I'm sorry, jeez. I'm getting used to it because nobody's been around for the last couple of
Well,
weeks.
then calm your tits and let somebody else take the reins.
No.
I can answer I can ask the questions and then answer them.
Yeah, you asked the question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. Come on.
Okay. Metal Gear Twilight asks, source filmmaker? Question mark.
To go with the other question,
Yeah, I like to
it
go
would
with-
not be using Source Filmmaker. If anything, I'd be probably try to use something like Maya or anything like that, in which it would work off its own. Like it would be, yeah, it would basically be a video of sorts.
Well, like,
If I could get it to work, but not with Source Filmmaker.
when it comes to like Maya, like I would prefer to use. Are you planning on going like really detailed and stuff?
If it's related to MOP, probably not too detailed. I'd like to do my best at it, but I don't think I'd be like super incredibly fancy detail stuff because they're phones.
Yeah, because like Maya's kind of like you're looking for like Autodesk, right? Autodesk Maya.
Yeah, that would probably be something to look at.
Yeah, like I find that that's a lot more detailed work. I remember in my classes we did a character model in Maya, and it's like a lot more for geared toward detail work. If like more shapes and stuff, go to like 3ds Max or something.
Yeah, I've heard 3ds Max is a good one.
Yeah, it's
Blender's a good
much-
place to start, but because it's free, but it's not
Oh,
really
yeah.
all that great. But it's a good place to begin. Which I've had it downloaded for the longest time. Never really touched it.
It was the same with me back in the day. Like I had Blender for a while, but like I never really touched it. But now,
But yeah, that I think is something I'd be really interested in and want to actually spend time on when I have more of it. Probably when the blog's probably just about good and done, so I can devote more of my time to that.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Hopefully you don't end the blog soon.
Oh no, it's still got a long way to go.
Yeah.
It's only been a year and a half. I got at least until the end of season 4 to keep going. I mean, come on.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as the
There's
interest
sin
is
as
still
you-
there.
Yeah, I'm
Comes
back.
back.
I was eating delicious pizza.
How dare you?
Lazy.
Fueling my soul with some jazz.
You're
How
so
dare you?
Wow.
I relied on you to be here. You let me down.
Yeah, so.
I wasn't gonna go through the whole experience holding your hand. I was gonna like
But I wanted to hold your hand.
holding your hand for a little while and then just slamming you into the wall filled with lions.
Cinnamon.
lions.
Cinnamon.
First of all, I want to know
Why?
where
You
you
put-
get a
you
wall
put
full of
lions
lions.
I don't
A
want to go
wall
into
full
a
of
wall
lions?
full of lions.
Have you ever heard of ancient Greece or the Romans? They make some
have you
crazy
Have you ever
stuff
heard of
happen.
PETA?
Pita Pit? I like
If
Pita
PETA was
Pit.
to go to Africa, I think they'd get mauled by everything there, including the giraffes.
But Phoenix Swift, this is a pretty important question I was saving. Do you have the booty?
Like I said,
Eating me.
I don't have.
do. Yes.
no question.
I don't got the booty. But Fuselight got the booty.
I'm going. I'm paying all the. I'm giving all my money to go to Canada Place and find you and inspect that.
I still demand pictures.
I've actually been informed by a good friend of mine that my booty is very average, so don't expect a lot.
So, when somebody asks, do we got a booty, they be all like, kinda.
He
Nelson
kinda.
Cafe, we got the booty.
We got the booty. We do.
We do? Okay.
We
Sounds
do,
good to
I
me.
guess, a little like a good proportion, ass to breast ratio. Yeah.
Has to breast.
Yes.
Excuse
We
me.
have a lot less
Okay.
breast and a lot more ass.
Yeah. Ass and titties. Ass and
Ass,
titties.
ass, and
I'm,
titties.
I'm not even gonna touch that one. Just
Yeah, I know,
go
right?
ahead, guys. Just go on. Do your thing. I'll be here.
But, Muted Gray asks, where does Fuselight's name come from? Is it related at all to the explosion stuff that happened early in the blog?
Not really. Actually, the explosion stuff was kind of his. I guess you can call it like a beta design, essentially. He didn't even have the band-aid on his nose either. That came later. But his name came from me struggling to find a name for the thing in like the longest time because I designed him pretty much to be the most boring thing you could ever look at. Which is why he is gray and brown.
That's,
But and yet people
pretty
take that and they're like, "Oh man, I like his design." But I'm like, "But I wasn't trying to make him interesting." But apparently he is anyways. So whatever. But the name, yeah, I was struggling for a while to come up with any sort of name, and I had a friend suggest it to me, and I was like, you know what, that could work. I like that.
That just might work.
So I took it and I rolled with it.
Man,
So it's my name now.
Man,
My name.
I cheaped out and went to a blind bag for the name Electric Sky.
That you've never updated
Boring.
ever.
Shut up. I just haven't had the motivation. Like
You don't have the time ever. You need another you.
I never said I have the time. Yeah, I have the time. I just don't have the motivation.
Intro.
I might pick it up again.
Gameplay, show, social life. You want me to continue?
Work, college.
Social life.
I have
What's
a couple
that?
of game ideas I want to work on,
Exactly. You don't have time for shit anymore.
but I want to work on it.
You don't have time for shit anymore.
Sounds like me. Time, what is that? I don't have any of that.
I hate that. It's like,
Nobody got time for that.
man.
Ain't nobody got time for things of doing that are fun.
Yeah, I
There's
remember.
there's not enough hours in the day.
Yeah,
It's so true.
yeah.
I spent like 6 of them sleeping, and I still want more.
I spent
Probably because I
9
have
of
a
them-
job too.
Yeah, I spent 9 of them working today. Ugh. But yeah, like I remember seeing like a point where the like when it's like 3 stages, like kid, adult, and elder. When you're a kid, you have all the time and energy, but no money. When adult, you have the energy and money, but no time. And when you're an elder, you have the time and the money, but you don't have the energy.
I've seen that. Yeah, that's
It's so
really
depressing, but
true, to
true.
be honest.
Well,
You just wait
it's their
to die at
own.
that
It's
point.
their own fault because they haven't, adjusted to their conditions. Because a kid can learn how to make money with the time and energy he has. They just don't do it.
Unless you're a kid.
I did. I was 12 with a paper route. Get out of here.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to get a job because my town is a population of 600. And I
God
can't
dang it, Nick.
get any work anywhere.
So I guess like an adult could adjust their time to make life easier. I mean, it's
Around
pretty
work,
easy to manage your
kids.
time going around. Well, if they don't have kids or
Well,
they're
yeah,
going to get
like
married or
there's a
something.
lot of variables that could really change things. But yeah, like they would have, like say in a young adult, they would have school, they would have work, and they would just have general, like just general social life to actually go through. Unless
I
they're,
think
like, a
I can
complete
pretty much
social
say
bug.
during my condition, I'm like the best of the 3 options. I'm around my 20s, so I can consider myself like a young adult. I work, I study, I have sort of a relationship with a girl. I guess I think I stalk her every night.
There's a tree outside
wow.
the window.
Oh,
This
jeez.
escalated quickly.
And and I have you guys to manage with, but that's another relationship I don't want to go in depth about.
Right?
Somebody's got to snap the whip.
But like, if I'm not planning to get married, I'm not planning to have little me's running around my house breaking my stuff.
Mini me.
Oh, you're not
Yeah.
gonna
Go through a cloning
I shall
process.
call him Mini Cinnamon.
Mini me.
I shall
I
call
will
you
call him-
paprika, and I shall call you bok choy. Wait, that's not even a spice.
And then I'll go all of a sudden Mexican on this one. And I shall call you Eduardo.
Eduardo. Perfecto.
No, like you have to name
I don't
them
know,
all-
I just-
you need to name your
I
kids
just-
off of spices: paprika, pepper,
No.
salt.
Salt,
Name
just call me
90% of
you.
them Juan and Jose.
Jose. I like Eduardo because it's the fanciest Spanish name we have here. It's like if your name Eduardo, it's like
Or
ooh.
Jesus.
No, Jesus is pretty common. It's mostly used as a
That's what I'm
surname.
saying. Just name him a
No, it's like you would always use like Ricardo de Jesus, of Jesus, which is pretty weird.
There you go. Just call him Burrito.
Yeah, there we go. anyway, we're strafing. We're in the fan Q&A segment for what I can tell, right?
Yes.
All right. So which one's next?
Ikasama.
Almost. Did you get it?
I
Look,
can't do it. Ikasama. Damn it! No, that was the last time.
Like Kazama.
Ikasama.
Sam.
Sandeska. Orimashi.
Sam asks, "What's Fuselight's Band-Aid
Sam?
collection look like? Does he just have a regular ones, or are there fancy ones? He has to go to something fancy."
No, they're pretty much just standard store-bought Band-Aids. he puts it on there for, what did I say it was? Sentimental value, pretty much.
For
There's
protection.
an entire story arc thing behind that, so there's no need to
And
get
he
into
made really hard, so he's not gonna explain it. You guys gotta watch it because reasons.
And there are too many feels. I'd probably start breaking down and crying.
I made it really. I took a lot of time in it. I did. I mean, yes, I did. I worked really hard, and I wanted it to be the best I could. Actually, I really did make it the best I could at the time. So that was like half a year ago now. So it's
Yeah,
kind of
pretty good. It was pretty good for the
It
best.
turned out pretty good. It was fun to watch the followers come and go, and during the time though, because some people just don't like drama.
Too much.
That was
drama.
interesting. Look, I'm gonna post
I got
this.
enough drama in my life.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like,
then
drama
you
parties.
just
no.
got too much drama for your mama.
No,
Just shut up.
get out. Just get out of here.
Get out, Sin.
GTFO. Goodbye. Good night.
Stop me.
You too, Ragin.
already begun. Just let this happen for me.
No. Anyway.
No.
Can't let anything happen.
Monochrome Eternity asks, "What's your favorite Friendship is Magic fanfiction?"
Oh, that's kind of easy. Fallout Equestria Project Horizons is probably easily my favorite one.
What's that one about? I've never heard about it.
Well, you've heard of Fallout Equestria, right?
Oh, I completely misheard the first part.
Sorry, I speak fast. Yeah, it's Fallout Equestria, Project Horizons.
Okay, I thought it was like Follow Equestria Project Horizons. So I was like, what?
All one word. Fallout Equestria Horizons. I speak
Well,
fast
I just have
sometimes,
bad
I'm sorry.
hearing most of the time.
No, that was totally me. But anyway, yeah,
That's
Fallout
my fault.
Equestria Project Horizons, made by Somber. They have like 55 chapters and he's still going.
Oh, jeez. I need to actually get around to reading that, but I haven't read much fan fiction in a while.
I read mostly because I take the train most of the way to work, and well, nothing to do when you stand there, so I just kind of pull out a fic or something to read on my phone. So I've read some good ones.
Oh, okay. So, Sam asks, who is your favorite character from Fallout Equestria?
Sorry, I'm always going to find that funny.
I'm sorry, but
I'm
I
gonna-
cannot pronounce your name for
I'm
the
going to
life
call her
of
that
me.
next time I see her, and she's going to hate me for it. Favorite character, huh? I guess it depends on if we're including everything or not. Because I don't know if I have a favorite, to be honest. Yeah, I haven't read the actual Fallout Equestria story in a while, so I don't really remember everything there is about it. Yeah, I got nothing right now. I don't really have a favorite. I just like the stories.
Alright, alright.
Being a Fallout nerd, I'm surprised I haven't even read that.
Yeah,
At all.
wasn't that on your list?
Yeah, it was on like my to-do list, and the to-do list got burnt and thrown away.
Oh, well then.
Burn, the to-do lists were meant to be burned and thrown away.
I think on purpose.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Anyway, Metal Gear Twilight asks, who's your favorite pony and why? Non-OC.
No, so a canon intro.
Canon or background?
Flitter.
AJ.
She's adorable.
Okay, I was gonna say, if we have
Well-
another AJ fag over here.
Shut up!
I do like AJ. Like I like a lot. There isn't really any of the characters I don't like, to be honest. So I'm very simple. I don't pick favorites per se. But if we're just talking general, there's some good ones.
Well, if you're not picking
But if I'm
favorites, that
looking
must mean then AJ is your favorite then.
See, this is why I don't hate AJ. I just hate the fans of AJ.
I mean, yeah, as if the Fluttershy one's any better.
All the AJ fags get mad when you make fun
Well,
of
I mean,
AJ.
I guess I got some favorites, I suppose you could say, but I mean, I don't hate any of them either. But I mean, I like Twilight, I like Luna, I like Flitter because she's adorable. I like Blossom Forth because she's also adorable, even though she did nothing but stretch the one episode for like 3 seconds. Her mane looks like a watermelon, so that's okay.
Lovely Pages asks, which is your favorite ship?
Of course, she would ask.
Never mind.
Is it the Titanic?
I don't have one. No, yes.
Okay,
It's always Titanic.
that's my favorite ship too.
Beat the shit.
It was a nice ship, and then it crashed, and then I laughed. No, I didn't.
I like the
Bad
iceberg
things
better though.
happen.
I was rooting for the iceberg the entire time.
The iceberg was a good character. I like this character development.
Yeah.
Iceberg won
Iceberg
the trophy
attack.
for best OTP.
Iceberg X Titanic OTP.
Oh yeah. That's the best ship in the world.
Yeah, I don't have any. I'm not one of them shipping folks when it comes to Pony. So I don't do any of the shipping. People try to ship my character all the time though, whether for jokes or not. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
But
I saw that recently.
they,
Well, yeah.
yeah. Apparently they like to go around and say that he gets all the mares, even though he clearly has done nothing of the sort. He's actually I've made his character to basically be completely oblivious to anything involving that. So you could pretty much straight hit on him and be like, "That's nice," and just kind of be like, "So what are you doing today?" Like he has the mental fortitude of a brick when it comes to anything relationship wise.
Oh,
What's it
just
called?
right to the way. And how's your day going?
Yeah, it's just like, so you're gonna go and do whatever with this guy. I'm like, oh yeah, we're good friends. We're just gonna go hang out. Someone like literally, someone could be like, I love you, to be like, I love you too. We're good friends. So what else do you want to talk about?
I love you. I
that-
love cookies.
He's that oblivious, and I love it.
I love you. I love
Because people-
me too.
Because people exactly, it's fun.
I have no strong feelings one way or the other.
My
Oh.
gut says maybe.
No, it's like, I love you. You know who else loves me? Jesus.
Just point to the sky.
And it's like, and
With his
then all
arms
of a
wide
sudden-
open.
and then all of a sudden, I want you to be with a
Go on.
deep in you.
Okay then.
My mind is saying no, but my body,
Maybe.
my body's saying yes.
I don't get
like-
the joke.
Me
Oh,
neither.
you never heard that song, dude?
Oh my
It's like-
god!
It's like you hear nothing but like the echoes. Like my mind is telling me no, but my body
Guys,
telling me yes.
I don't get the joke.
Oh,
Don't worry,
that was
don't worry. I'm
good.
just laughing along.
We had the best
Awkward
childhood.
laugh.
All right, me and Ragin has just we just make the next step, Ragin. We just made the
You
next
guys have
step.
connected on a new level.
Keep going.
You guys
We're leaving
need to go on Broadway. Yes. Guess you should.
But their bodies are not ready.
I can't dance.
But Sam, Sama asks.
Sam Sama? I like it.
Sam Sama.
Samsama.
I'm so sorry. But who's worst pony? Also, is it Stormwalker or Cloud Chaser?
For the first question, I don't know if there is a worse pony. I mean, Trixie's kind of a butt, but I don't really hate her or anything, so, you know, she exists. I mean, who likes that King Sombrero guy too? So, I mean,
I just heard that in the background. That was so great.
I don't know what's going on.
You just whispered, it's AJ.
It's,
I kept repeating it too. I'm like said it like 4 times.
yeah, see, I'm deaf, so.
No, he was
Yeah,
just
makes
like I literally just heard it between like a moment of silence.
Yeah, I didn't hear nothing, but that's okay. I'll take it. You're forgiven already. It's all right.
Oh, I didn't forgive Ragin, so don't worry.
You'll never forgive me.
Never forget.
I'll forgive him for now until you know.
It's
We'll-
like
we'll
Pearl
see.
Harbor. You can't forgive.
If you were made of solid gold, I would have sold you to hell. And so,
Oh. Well, I see where your loyalty lies. For the second
Money.
for the second part, asking if it's Stormwalker or Cloud Chaser, I prefer Cloud Chaser, but honestly, apparently, according to the writers, it's apparently both somehow, which they actually explain pretty well. But essentially, the character has both names for all intents and purposes. But Cloud Chaser sounds better and cuter.
Must have changed it somewhere down the line.
I think. No, was it? How did they do it? Yeah, I don't know if it was changed. I think it was just like they didn't like the name was Stormwalker, but they didn't have a like. Or no, it was Stormwalker. I think was the name of the puppet they used, but then they
Oh,
called her Cloud Chaser in the episode or something like that. So, like they literally face her and say Cloud Chaser. So I guess it's technically both.
But I was pretty. I actually meant that she got it legally changed at the
Well,
government.
it's also
Yes, the
possible.
government.
Yeah.
She
But
went to Celestia and be like, I don't like my name. Can I get a new one?
Sure.
Fine, here. Jeez.
All right, here you go. Just sign this, please. What do you want your name to be?
Cloud Chaser. Okay, fine. Get the hell out.
Yeah, sounds good. But would she should have
Next.
changed it. Like she should have changed it to Princess Consuela Banana Hammock.
God damn it. God damn it.
It's amazing.
Princess Consuela, that's bestest
Princess
names
Consuela.
forever.
I think I'm missing something part of that though. If anyone knows the
Consuela.
reference, finish it for me.
No.
No.
Oh, no, you buy.
I want Prince Jose.
Princess.
I want Prince Jose so
Oh
bad.
God.
You can name
Prince
this episode.
Jose.
Now you can just name this episode Cloudsdale Cafe, where we promote Mexican pony names.
Enrique.
Enrique.
You're here in the
No, we have
background.
Jesus, the pony janitor.
God.
I don't know.
It's like-
I'd be okay with seeing someone be like, you know,
Okay, you would be like calling name, and it's like Star Stager, Cloud Dumper, Horse Sprinkler, Sparkle Butt, Enrique. So, it just breaks the flow of everything.
and Enrique.
Judge.
Yo, Jose.
Hey. No, you would just talk English like normal, but with an accent.
No, it would be Storm Chaser, Cloud Strike,
Chaser, Cloudwalker.
Cloudwalker, Cloudwalker, Enrique, Ting Tang Walla Walla Bing Bang,
Maple.
and then Joe.
Lord
I think
the most unoriginal name has to be Pony Joe. Seriously.
What's your first name? Pony.
What's your last
Your
name?
last name?
Joe.
Joe.
I think it was
Come on.
Yes.
oh my god. There was this guy, the guy from the Brony documentary. What was his name?
Oh, it was Iron Hoof.
Iron Hoof Thundermane
so.
or something like that.
Something
yeah,
around
it's
that.
under Iron Hoof Thundermane, like Zayla or something. I don't know. The fourth.
Consuela at the end.
Consuela,
That would
like,
be his
fourth.
middle initials.
It's just I don't know. If somebody came up with a really shitty name, they're like, "Oh, yo, you had to try to pretend you like ponies. Do you have like an OC? No. Okay,
Iron
just make
Hoof.
up a shitty name off like with these 3 cards." But it's only got names on them. That's the point.
Oh, but Metal Gear Twilight just said the
Yeah.
Mario brothers, Mario, and Luigi Mario.
Their full names are Mario, and Luigi.
Oh,
which is just
like in
sad.
the movie?
Yeah, like,
No,
like
just-
that horrible movie back in the day. It's like, what's your name? Mario. What's your last name? Mario.
Mario.
What about you? What's your first
fuck?
name? Luigi. Last name? Mario.
Yeah, it's just like, why?
I mean,
What
okay,
the
I
hell?
get it that they want to explain it as to why they call themselves the Mario Brothers, but did we really needed that explanation?
Yeah.
In all honesty,
You kidding?
like I don't know. Okay. I think we should stop like with the name calling and.
Well,
I think we.
Muted
Do we still
Gray
have
just say
questions?
something horrible. That movie rocked. No.
That
No.
movie-
It was okay. It was just so out there and weird. It
It's
wasn't. It was all right. But yeah,
The
like,
horrible.
like I
was
just
creepy as heck.
like I just wrote in the chat, the fact that Bowser like melted at the end into like
Oh,
goo
yeah.
or whatever. I got nightmares from that. That was horrifying.
Oh yeah, Jesus Christ. Like the Goombas
You're-
too. Like they were just like so like ugh. It's like why do you have tiny heads
Bow-
but big
they
ass
didn't even
shoulders?
look like Moses, or even Bowser didn't even look like Bowser. He looked like some sort of a pedophile. and
Or
stuff.
Koopa. Yeah, they called him Koopa, not Bowser. Bowser's the newer name.
Yeah, like they went by his
fuck
old
it.
name back then.
Yeah.
Just King Koopa.
Kind of like how Sonic's Robotnik and Eggman.
Yeah, that's true.
Robotnik still sounded cooler.
Yeah, Robotnik.
The best part was they can get away with calling Robotnik on TV. So
Yeah. Also Pingus. Snoopingus usual, I see.
Pingus! Shit's been around forever.
that's been around forever.
It has been. He touched my
Uh.
Pingus! You're like, it's... God damn it.
Wow, we strayed pretty far on that one.
Yeah. So Muted Gray actually asked, how much are you like Fuselight?
Essentially, he is somewhat like I would be, but exaggerated to horrible degrees. To put it simply.
So you don't blow up everything you touch.
As a matter of fact, I don't blow up everything I touch. Man, it's crazy, isn't it? I
Oh,
just break.
God.
I just break things instead, like most of the time.
Yay!
No, it seems legit.
They just don't explode. But no, I mean
Like every
ADHD. The way I designed him, he's like super polite to everybody. You know, he's just he's like that one guy who you could never make upset or you would never really hate because he's just always so nice and caring. And
Flam.
then at the same time, he doesn't notice anything that if you say anything bad about him, he's just like eh. Or someone tries to get like a relationship with him, he's just like I don't. I mean, yeah, we'll go have dinner if you want. I'll pay for it. Sure, why not?
Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't care.
How about come to my place? Nah.
Nah.
We'll go to my
Nah.
place. Sure, what do we do there? Just we play a game.
Play video games.
You really some Pokemon?
Yeah, Pokemon. Let's trade.
What? Let's play this shit.
So yeah, he's essentially he's a little bit of his own character now, but he started off as basically me, but exaggerated in every degree I could think of at the time. But he's his own thing now. So character design. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And
How long-
Mhm.
Long spell the recording going, Nick.
Right then. Lovely Pages asks, favorite CMC?
Apple Bloom because the accent is adorable.
Yes. Good. But were you whispering to me, Rage? I can't hear you. Okay. then.
Scootaloo.
Yes. Okay.
Scootaloo's alright. Tootie Bell's also alright.
I like Apple Bloom the best too.
She was funny in the Scootaloo episode where she started singing horribly and then just waited a second.
That's
I
true.
laughed I laughed at that one. So, but yeah,
Yeah.
they're all alright. They got their things that they do.
They have their issues.
Yeah.
Enough therapy will fix.
Yeah, we'll never
Oh,
fix.
no, we're going to that route, huh?
YOLO.
Suddenly they all have problems. Is that where we're going now with this? It's just everybody every character has their own crazy problems.
Always.
Well, I guess if they work at that therapy clinic, then I guess they'll always have business. Everybody needs to go there.
But Sama asks, what are we
Hey,
gonna
how's
do
he-
on the bed?
And I
What?
responded with pomp.
I was gonna say, the one question I hope that we'll never ever see is I'll probably save it for when we switch to the after show because I don't want people to start asking it now.
Hey Phoenix,
Hmm?
have you ever closed the refrigerator door slowly
God
to see
damn.
the light turns
God
off?
damn!
I almost feel like I should have seen that coming. I feel like I had
Jesus
almost seen that coming.
Christ.
If no one in the chat will ask it one of those, Will.
Yeah, I'm not waiting for the chat to end.
Just
I'm
one.
just gonna go straight forward.
One.
1 week without it? No.
No, Rachel,
We-
we can't. I'm
The
sorry.
amount of times that has been said is going to be turned into a T-shirt. That should be one of our merchandise T-shirts.
Yes. No. Maybe. It should be a refrigerator. Refrigerator
Just a
magnet.
picture. Just a picture of a refrigerator. Everybody will understand.
Yeah. Klaus, okay.
To answer your question, yes, I have. Back when I was a kid, and I was like, that's how it works. You push the thing and the light goes off. That's some sort of magic.
It's
Made
like
by
the same thing
wizards.
with-
The
I'm
Grim-
still fascinated by watching the clothes tumble in the dryer. Like you have the door open and just the button. I'm like, this is amazing.
This is so cool.
I can throw shit in there.
God, I love life.
If the world ended right now, I'd be happy with it because I got to see this.
Die now, damn it.
I could die now and I'd be happy.
No regrets, no sorrow.
This is my magnum opus right here. The refrigerator door.
It's my magnum.
Anyway. Okay. Just this last question. Chocolate Pony asks, favorite chocolate pony?
The one that isn't of chocolate.
I was gonna say Hershey's or Wafers.
Well then.
Wait. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to think of an actual chocolate I enjoy. Well, if there's peanut butter in it, I'm all for it. So
Heck yeah.
no. You get your suggestions out of here. Don't be subliminally altering my mind thoughts.
Yeah, he does that all the time.
You get out of here. I got my own opinions. I am a free man.
Here,
I
you have a broom to shoo him
I
away.
whisper everything into you guys.
I'll get the broom and just be like, get out of here. Get out of here.
Shoot!
Get in the corner. Think about what you've done.
Get outside! You're not allowed inside after 9.
I can always say coffee crisp just because you Americans don't have that. It's funny because, yeah, they don't have coffee crisp in America. You can bring it, but they don't sell it.
What is this coffee crisp?
The best part is when you bring it with you when you go somewhere and you give it to someone, they're like, "This is really good." And I'm like, "I know, right?"
Suck
I know
it.
this is the good shit. You don't get it.
I'll
I
bring a
went
box.
to I went to Equestria LA. What was that? Like a month ago now, and I brought about 2 bars with me, and I gave one to my friend Ryan, who did Silver Speed and Daring Derpy Doo. He doesn't really update anymore, but he did those blogs, and I also brought it to Mindy, who does Sweet Star. And I was just like, "You need to try this." And they're like, "Okay," and then they had it. They're like, "That's really good." I'm like, "I know, right?"
It's good.
It's kind of like coffee, but not. So even if you don't like coffee, it's still tasty.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
Some sort of wizardry is what this is.
I haven't had a coffee crisp in a while. Though.
Witchcraft.
We should go get one because we have that privilege.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking like, oh my god. Like, I just thought about that. I was like,
Yeah, I can get coffee crisp. The store's right over there.
Oh god.
Flex
I
our privilege.
work at a
there.
place that they sell coffee crisps.
There you go. So now you have no excuse.
Oh, you Canadians with your stupid coffee and stuff.
You're just jealous because you don't have it. That and we have Kinder Eggs.
I'm
because-
happy with
Oh
my
my
coffees.
god, yeah.
because we know how to not choke on toys.
Man, though, it sucks with those.
You stupid Americans choking on toys and shit.
It's funny because I actually wanted to bring some, but I think they're actually considered illegal, so I don't actually want to.
I think so.
because I think I'd just be held up in customs, and that's not what I want to do.
No, nobody wants to be held up in customs going, yo, I'm trying to bring in some illegal fireworks here and some illegal chocolate.
I just
Come
want to bring
on.
in some illegal Kinder Eggs. Come on.
I want to
And
spread
yeah,
the joy and
yes,
joyness.
Ketchup flavored chips. What even? Why do we have these things?
Yeah. Like, and poutine as well.
Oh, that stuff's amazing.
I know,
I try
I
to
love
explain it to people and they don't get it. I'm like, here, just it's real simple. Make some fries,
I know.
cheese on it,
Like I
some
said, it's
gravy on top of it. Enjoy.
it's like fries.
I mean,
gravy,
where
and cheese.
America's fat and lazy and loves food, but even putting gravy on cheese and fries, what the hell's wrong with you?
Like,
Don't knock it till you try it, alright?
yeah, like
I'll
seriously.
knock it all I want.
Not
Well,
too
you
bad.
should try it.
I'll bring
There's
you
only
some
certain
with me.
things you can put gravy on, and you can't put it on cheese and fries. You put it on
Yeah.
biscuits and
Says
gravy.
you. Says you. I do it all the time.
Hey,
If I
we
You know,
deep fry
I've
pretty much
seen
everything.
I've seen the gravy fries on menus a lot, but I've never seen anyone order them.
Well, you better start ordering soon.
I don't. Well, if no one
Sleep
orders
high.
them, then the gravy is going to be like all open and stuff by the time someone uses them.
Choco, just try. Just try
Just
it.
do it.
Literally,
No,
just
You
do it. You
No.
are-
Us Americans
You
are
will
like,
pressure.
ew, that's effing gross.
You will
Live a
not
little,
regret it.
you. Live a
you
little,
only
you.
put gravy
you
on mashed
noob.
potatoes. Crazy.
Try
people.
something new.
Crazy
Gravy in
Canadians.
my biscuits.
Man,
Yeah.
it's delicious.
I don't put gravy.
Like
Gravy.
you literally just said you put gravy on your mashed potatoes,
Yes.
but you won't put them on your sliced potatoes, aka
No, they
fries.
will not because they're not
differently,
potatoes,
damn
French
it.
fries. Ah,
Oh right, you have American fries. They're apparently something
Yeah.
else.
Freedom
Yeah.
fries.
French fries.
Because in my head, this is how I'm imagining it.
Freedom.
You're taking McDonald's fries, you're pouring some cheese on it, and then you're pouring gravy on it. What the hell's
Freedom.
going on?
Freedom, that's what's going on.
There's
Let's
not.
just put
There's,
marshmallows on
that's
them
like
while
an
we're at it.
invasion of freedom right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
you just gotta try with the
Well,
Canadian.
next
What's
they're gonna
it
say,
like?
pour some gravy on the American flag, won't you?
I guess next time.
Delicious flag.
I guess next time I try and send poutine pictures over to some Americans, the Prism's gonna be on my ass about that.
Yeah, I hope so.
It's alright, Nick. They just don't understand, eh?
Oh yeah, I feel sorry for me.
Sorry. I feel so sorry for them.
Nick, don't try to commune with your own race.
You
gonna
can't
accept
come in
it.
with your
We're all
race.
Canadian,
We
eh?
don't allow
I
we
forgot,
don't allow
we have
your
three
race to.
Canadians here. We are out.
Yeah, they're kind of overrunning us.
We have
So
two
we don't
Canadians.
allow them to kind of
They
group
just-
up together and commune amongst themselves. We need to make them as separated from each other as much as possible.
They just
It's
don't
a good
understand,
time
eh?
we
Let's
took
just go get
over.
out our polar bears and go off to the ice lakes, eh?
Oh, one sec, eh? I gotta
Oh,
get
don't
my
forget
maple
the
syrup
war
for my
canoes.
igloo.
Don't forget to get your dog sled too, eh?
Oh
Bingo.
yeah. Thanks, eh?
Oh my
Hey,
god.
Stin, you want to go get our tacos and burritos?
Yeah, güey, let's go chalupa, güey. Vamos, carnal. Este calor bien bochornoso.
Oh,
I don't understand these words that they are speaking.
I can't understand, eh? They're like talking
That's
in
how
another
Mexicans
code, eh?
talk.
I think they're talking
real.
in code, eh? They're
I
talking
feel
I
sorry
love
for him, eh?
my family, even though barely understand my grandparents and all that. They just will yell at me for no reason, and I'm just like, eh.
They'll say, mira, Antonio, paga.
No, they'll yell at me going, why the fuck are you outside when you should be inside eating?
We eat
They'll just
outside.
yell
It's
at me
better
for
that
just
way.
not
Have to
doing
go,
not
guys.
something right.
No, we like eating outside with the radio on. That's the only way we can eat.
My parents had a
I
thick
gotta
Dutch
go.
accent. Nah,
Later,
okay.
so-
Take
Good.
care, Silver.
Now it's
You
a
said
Leaving
anything.
halfway through here. Bye
Bye,
bye. See
Silver.
you next time.
See ya.
here.
Wee.
Monochrome actually asked us all a question.
Oh.
Are you fans of Hitalia?
Oh.
I am. I haven't watched much of it lately, but Canada's my favorite character. I am just gonna be I'm gonna be
I
an
wonder
ass
why.
like that, and Canada is my favorite character.
The problem is they left out, they left out the Confederate States of America, so I don't even watch that show because it's not.
Yeah, I was upset. I drew my own Confederate states, and she was a chick. And she was
I've
awesome.
never seen it. I've never seen it.
I heard
No, the
about
history
it.
is really it upsets me because I'm a history buff, and the history's completely off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I heard about
Same.
it and not really interested.
Why
I was
does
too
World
busy
War II
watching
China
Squid
have
Girl.
a communist Chinese flag? It does not make sense.
The problem is it's Japan, and they don't really, and it's anime, and they only going to really focus on their country and some of the other major countries and go stereotype.
Granted that Japanese are notoriously xenophobic, so yeah.
And they're pretty much just going
That's
stereotypical on
racist.
every country.
Oh, and they
I was
brush
just surprised
the acts-
Russia was in some
they brush
loud
up the
thing,
actual
dude.
war crimes too. Like they don't talk the Holocaust or the rape of
I think-
Nanking or it's 7631. They just brush that stuff off. I'm like,
Torture.
I
and
feel
just
like it's what if instead of World War II, everyone just got into a house, and it's like, okay, you guys fight, have fun.
Don't you mean it would be out in the front yard?
Yeah, like I don't know. Like I'm thinking it's like okay, it's either that it's some alternate timeline that everyone just sent
time
everyone
for
like one person from one country to their to this big house like some Big Brother bullcrap or something, or they this is just a bunch of people living in a house from different countries and they think it's World War II, but it's actually like 2013.
Or maybe this is some sort of bizarre Japanese view on what they think World War II was.
I'm
and
pretty
how
sure
they
have three
view
other
the other
views.
countries.
In their view, they would have shown that they won.
Yeah, I think in their view they show how they think the countries were at the time.
And how
You know.
they were the only good person and everybody else was evil, except for them.
Yeah, I guess they did pretty nasty things and a lot of war crimes.
You
back
didn't
in
kill
World War II.
millions and almost billions of Chinese for no reason in World War II. No, we just sent them away to a party.
Yeah, but like still, this is like another opinions on Naruto Shippuden as Queen of Hearts. My view, it was good until Naruto turned Super Saiyan. Everyone got revived. Bullshit happened. Kabuto keeps being a goddamn.
The dragon was summoned.
Yeah, the Dragon's Balls were summoned. Kabuto, I hate him so goddamn much. They keep making him stronger for no goddamn reason. He was a bitch in the first season. He's gonna still be Orochimaru's bitch forever. Why
I have
do you
no
have
idea
to
what
make
nerd
him
talk
cool?
this is.
No,
God damn it.
I
Stop
know
making
exactly
him
what he's
cool.
talking
He was never cool. Why did he have to sew his own arms to freaking... He sewed Orochimaru's arms, and for some reason he knowed all the jutsus that Orochimaru did because, I don't know, muscle memory or some
Naruto.
shit.
Why?
And it's bullshit. I hate Kabuto. I hate him so goddamn much.
I have no
Everything he
idea
does
what you guys
is
are
bullshit.
talking about.
He's
Whenever
like,
I
every
hear
time they
guys
fight him,
Like
it's like,
French or
oh...
something?
You're not alone,
Um,
Shoko.
It's like,
This is
oh,
like French
I
or
know this
something.
jutsu. I know this jutsu that
So-
freaking turned my heart rate into whatever, and I can move my heart into different positions in the world so I can't
so
die.
we get it.
Calm
Okay,
down.
Sid, get it.
Calm down.
Spuden sucks.
Calm down.
I
Eat
know
a
what you're
dick.
talking about.
God
If
damn
you want to bitch about it or rage
No,
about
no, no.
it,
They asked me a question,
it
and I'm
later.
answering it. I am answering.
no, you
When it comes to
answered with it.
anime.
You could have just said,
When
okay.
it comes to anime,
sucks.
I get really defensive when it comes to anime.
But
Seriously.
No,
you answer with an answer,
Cinna-
not a lecture.
Whenever Cinna talks, we should have like some type of buzzard that like cuts him off
Like
at
the-
exactly
like the
30
Grammys.
seconds.
I should just
Hey,
hang
don't
up on
be
him.
like that, Choco, because remember what happened yesterday. You just went all AWOL on Zach McFarlane, and we just let you go on for like 15 minutes straight. Did not stop talking.
Who's Zach
Swear.
McFarlane? Are you talking about
Yeah, you
Seth?
said wrong person.
Oh, jeez. Anyway, it's starting to get late.
Can we wrap this show up,
Yes,
please?
I was just about to do that, so...
Can I do it?
No. Anyway.
No, fuck you.
Fine, go ahead,
What?
jeez.
How do you want to wrap it up? You want me to just...
I had a plan,
Just cut
but
it.
now I don't.
You know what? Okay. Fine. This is another episode brought to you by Nick is a douchebag. Also, for people that we are associated with, we are part of Cloudsdale.org. So go check it out. We have a cloud. Somebody's managing it. I don't know. His name's Enrique or something. I don't know. We are also part of Ponyville Live. So go check us out there. And Tumblr Pond. They're our good friends. We got Chaco here. Say hi.
Who's that guy?
Yeah.
Who's that guy?
Weirdo.
Weirdo. And thank you, Phoenix Swift, for coming on tonight. It was really fun.
Oh, thank you for having me. This is a really good time.
I am.
And for those that here, or still here, is Phoenix Swift, Chocolate Pony, Sin, and Nick. And me, Ragin.
No, not you, Rachel.
I know.
No, you're not here. You're just talking. You're not actually.
just talking.
I'm in your minds. Everybody's minds.
I'm tripping with your mind. And guess what? I'm not even high. Totally sober.
Oh man. Dude.
Totally sober. Oh,
But
all
other
right.
than that, I think that wraps it up, and we shall do our, what? After show?
No, for a little bit.
And we'll do the after show. So if you guys want to stick around and hear more ranting and more of us complaining things,
You guys
Then
make sure you stay tuned for the after show.
yes,
Oh,
stay tuned for the
yeah.
after show,
Stay
guys.
tuned for the after show, guys. Rainbow Dash wants you there.
Maybe
Bye.
Anyway,
Bye.
have a good evening,
Bye.
guys. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Finish this. Finish the fight.